And thanks for staying with us. Asia is still here with me, and we're now joined by Rennell Parker, who's an author and life coach. Rennell, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Rennell, you're one of many artists who's going to be performing at this, or going to be doing something at the event to encourage young black men and bridge this gap between younger and older. Tell me exactly what your message going to be.
The message is to encourage and empower all men to express themselves and articulate and intelligent thoughts. The issue that we have in the black community is that men don't express themselves because as young men, we don't express ourselves. We're busy competing, out thinking, out hustling, out grinding the next boy, but we are not expressing our thoughts, emotions, and feelings. So as we grow older and we get into relationships, we have families, and we can't communicate how we feel, then we can't sustain the family unit.
That's just one of the myths. What are some of the other ones that I guess you're trying to dispel with this type of event? Asia.
I mean, even something as simple as, you know, our young men are not educated. You know, I'm an educator as well, so I see a lot of, you know, young people that are very smart and very articulate and have a promising future. So, I mean, we just definitely want to get people to understand that the images that they see are not always what they really appear to be.
This celebration of black manhood is happening at the Regional Arts Commission.
No, actually, it's going to be at a gallery on North 14th Street.
Okay, was that the first?
Yeah, that was the very first one.
Okay, so you've changed that. They didn't tell me, folks. And and who's going to be there besides you know, yourself and?
Well, every time we have this event, we're always blessed to have a lot of community support. You know, BJ the DJ, Tony Scott, different people come out. You know, artists, visionaries, musicians, politicians. You know, you never know who's going to show up. But
some of the past, or at least one of the past event.
Yeah, see, one of those images. You know, you have the Trotters, the St. Louis Trotter basketball team, spoke on a panel before. We have Korey, the one who was on here earlier with his son, and we always do a unity circle, which Rennell Parker
So is this the interactive event that you're talking about?
Yes,
when
sir.
they talk about interactive, is this what you do here? What are they doing there?
The unity circle represents the village, and the strength of the village lies within the men externally. But we know that it is the woman, the queen of the village, and where the strength and the power really relies. So what we have all the men surround the women and all the young ladies.
Oh, wow.
And we all connect either by hand or we connect by elbows to where we prevent external forces from coming in and breaking down the village, to where the men stand strong against opposition and the women, as the backbone of every man, stand strong supporting their men.
Very interesting. And some of the other pictures that we just saw was some of the young men involved as well.
Yes. Like one of the last images was the last event we had. We had a youth panel. So we had 3 young men from ages 11 to 17, you know, just talking about the experiences of the young, you know, generation. So
Why is this so important to you?
When you talk about bridging the gap, there's a breakdown in communication. And because of the young doesn't want to talk to the old and vice versa. So when we have that bridging communication, or that bridging the gap of communication, where we now listen. Because too often as adults, we believe we know everything. And they tell us don't be childish, but it's important that we be childlike. Because children are sponges where they continue to listen, learn, and grow. So as adults, we have to take time out to quit talking and listen so we can provide our children with what they need.
Rennell, this is to salute fathers and men who are stand-up fathers, stand-up men. What do you say to those who aren't?
Come out. Brother, lean on me as I lean on you. That's what I tell them. I tell them to come out. I don't have any animosity, no hate, no discontent. I have love, compassion, and I have support.
This event is for everyone.
Everyone.
You'd like to invite everybody out.
Every walk of life, because in this community, it's a pot of gumbo.
Aja, you have a poem you'd like to share with us, something you wrote that is very timely.
Right, in respect of what's going on with the Ferguson shooting, I wrote something about the situation. Black body lay slain for going against the grain, for being who you knew to be unapologetically, walking subconsciously into your cruel but final hour, diminished because of their ignorance masquerading as power. Our faith is being tested. We often feel neglected, existing within the world where we feel so unprotected. And your body was sacrificed at the hands of an erratic man who did not see your value and did not care to understand that you too are a man.
Asia, Rennell, thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for
Appreciate
having
it,
us.
and we look forward to this wonderful event. Mark your calendars for Saturday, August 23rd for the 1-year anniversary of What About Us. The event will be held at 2701 North 14th Street from 4 p.m. until 7 p.m. If you'd like to learn more or get involved with What About Us, call 314-281-3968 or email whataboutusstl@gmail.com. There's more STL TV Live coming up right after this.